different faces, same internal.
Hungry, I come to you, for I know you satisfy. I am empty, but I know your love does not run dry. So I wait for you. So I wait for you. Hungry, I come to you, for I know you satisfy. I am empty, but I know your love does not run dry. So I wait for you. So I wait for you. I'm falling on my knees, offering all of me. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. Broken, I run to you, for your arms open wide. I am weary, but I know your touch restores my life. So I wait for you. 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 I'm falling on my knees, offering all of me. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. Yeah, I'm falling on my knees, offering all of me. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. So I wait for you. 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 I'm falling on my knees, offering all of me. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. It's only you. I'm falling on my knees, offering all of me. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. You're everything to me. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for. Jesus, you're all this heart is living for.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? Sabbath. The Sabbath, you're supposed to relax. You're supposed to enjoy. You're not supposed to stress, to work according to the Jewish traditions and according what says in the Bible. God created the world in 6 days, and on the seventh, he rested. I love the Sabbath. Anyways, once upon a time, Jesus was having fun with his friends, his 12 friends. And I'm sure they all had so much fun. They were on the sea, and they probably fish, got some fish and this, and Jesus had so much fun. And after a glass of wine, Jesus said to them, I'm going to have a nap, and let me know if you need anything. And Jesus went to nap. Who doesn't like a nap, when they are tired? It's very essential. Whatever your body says, I am tired, go and have a nap. Okay? In Spanish, they call siesta. Fare la fiesta. Tomare la fiesta. Anyways. So Jesus goes and go for a nap. While Jesus was napping, the enemy came and threw a spell into the sky, and the storm rose up. And suddenly, the rain was very strong. The wind was even stronger, blowing the boat left and the right, front and the back. And the Jesus friends panic. What's going on here? We're gonna die. Oh no. Please, we don't want to die. Where's him at? Oh, I think he's napping. He said he was gonna take a nap. Let's go there and look for her. She's probably sleeping too much. And they went and panicking because the water was falling into the boat. The boat was already covering water. Well, not covered, but full of water, that they were with the buckets throwing the water out and Okay, going to wake her up. Jesus is sleeping. So beautiful. They came and they were like, hey, Jesus, what's wrong with you? Don't you see we are all here dying with this storm? Jesus was like, all right, calm down. Please, can anybody bring some tea for me first? Tea? You like coffee? Yes, but I would like a cup of tea first. Okay, come on, bring tea for her. Quick. And Jesus had his tea. Woke up, took a shower, put the makeup on, and they went and they spoke to the weather. Look, storm, you don't belong here. You are not even invited to come to the party. Now, go. Suddenly, everything was quiet. The sun came out and it was shining. And the Jesus friends looked at her and they said, her, and they said, who is that even speak to the weather And they were all amused. And Jesus is still a little bit tired because he didn't have enough sleep. Said, how long I'm going to be with you and you're going to learn? How long is going to take for you to learn? And they were like, ooh. And Jesus went back to nap again. This is not what's happening in the Bible, Deusa Zelda Maria da Conceição. Yes, it's what happened in my Bible. I choose to. Some of you are panicking about nothing. A week ago, there has been a so-called attack in a particular geographic location. And this happened. And many people are completely panicking because they see it as the end of this era, at the end of this era, the end of this era. Look, if you're still panicking because there's threat of another war, a so-called third war, is because Jesus is not in your boat. Okay? He has woke up, shower, clean his teeth, drunk his tea, drunk his coffee, and then left the boat and you didn't even see it. You were too busy complaining to the weather, cursing the weather. That's what you do. I know, I have seen some of you. You have been doing what you did 2,000 years ago, or even longer. For those who has, more will be given. For those who hasn't, even what they have will be taken. That's what it said, isn't it? That's what it says in the Bible. So if all you have is complaining, cursing, blaspheming against what you know is the truth, you are doing what you always done in the past. You haven't changed. You haven't really learned the lesson yet. Perhaps that's right. Now, this era has to end for a new era to begin. Some people, they learn through their own mistakes. Some people, they learn through other people's mistakes. Some people refuse to learn. Every time there is conflict, a global conflict, people panic. That's what they want. They want you to panic. They want you to be in despair, in agony, uncertain what's going to happen tomorrow or next week or next month. Your job is to concentrate in agora, now, present. That's what Jesus says, concentrating today. You have no control what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Today is today. Let they do what they have been doing for thousands of years. Okay? You do what you should be doing, which is concentrating yourselves. Okay? Concentrating, growing, in learning, in progressing, in putting order in your lives, okay? Daily, in your jobs, if you have got a job, in your family, in your husbands, wives, children, that's your job. Let they do what they have always been doing, which is divide, conquer, and destroy. Your job is to concentrate in the promises of Jesus. You don't believe in Jesus? Don't know what you believe. I'm not interested. I believe in Jesus. So that's your job. Your job is to concentrate. If Jesus is real, never prove that Jesus is real. He's real enough to me and for so other many people, to other people. So he is real because we materialize our reality through the conscious minds every single moment. I have already explained that here. Jesus mentioned that it's going to be gossiping, things about wars and this and that and that. That he said that it's not going to be the end still. So sometimes what happens is some people, to come about a manifestation of reality, they might manufacture a certain outcome with your helps. With your help. More than you give energy to negative news and the negative propaganda, more than you manifest that reality that they are trying to bring in. If you, all of you, ignore it, not even, if you want to mention it in a conversation with a friend, yes, but don't panic about it. Don't worry about it. Don't think how you're going to manage certain things or how it's going to be your work tomorrow. No. No. That's what they want. They feed from chaotic, confusion and the fear. Your job is to eliminate those three. Look at my guns. Your job is to eliminate those three. Chaotic, from your environment, from your mind, from your concept. Your job is to eliminate, division. Did I say division? And also fear. They feed from fear. If you don't give them what's happened, if you have got a little pet, doesn't matter what pet is, but you have a pet, okay? And for some reason, you don't feed this pet, what's going to happen? This so-called pet is going to be hungry to the point that it might die. Although, if it's an aggressive pet, will try to to eat you in the process. If it's a carnivorous pet or whatever pet it is. So be careful. Anyways, So when you give your attention to something, someone, somewhere, that's where the energy goes. Isn't it? Science. Your attention is to enjoy life, to ask for the things that you haven't got. Okay? Ask and will be given. It is a reality. Okay? Might not be given the way you expect to be given to you, but Yahweh, will give you even better. The creator of it all, Yahweh, will give you better when you ask. Much better. I am a testimony of it. Many years ago, you know my story here, I have already told you many times, I thought that my desire was to speak English. Yahweh sent me to England and I didn't pay for nothing. Yes, was in the form of a marriage. And then you say to me, so you didn't love your husband? Once again, too much. I loved him too much. There is a thing as well as loving someone, somewhere, something too much. It also is a mistake. Loving something, somewhere, someone too much is not good. It's detrimental to our mental and our physical health. Everything has to be balanced. Balance. Okay? All right. So I did love him so much so that I didn't want to divorce, but he divorced. And he did me a favor. But that's not the point. The point is, I was in England only less than a year after I made the switch with God. I said, oh Deus, meu Deus, como eu gostaria tanto de aprender essa língua. Oh Lord God Jesus, how much I would love to learn this language, And it was a dream that I had when I was a little girl, many years ago, when I used to listen to English music. When I say English music, I'm not talking about just English speakers as the Grand Britannia. I'm talking about America, but pardon me. So, your jobs are to starve the negative propaganda which is going around now. That's your job. Your job is to concentrate in today, have fun, whatever you do, enjoy it. Tomorrow is another day. Don't concentrate it tomorrow. Let they do what they are programmed to do. Everybody has got an input of a software, of a programming they are going to manifest in this physical reality. Okay? This is glasses for me to see better, when I need it. It's a program. It has been programmed to that. That's a program. Everything is programmed. Even a thing can be a program. Okay? A bee has been programmed to do different things in this physical realm, to collect the porus, the flower nectar, make honey. You see, everything has got a program. This phone is programmed to do many things. Many. You name it, it has been programmed to do. Taking photos, making videos, recording, download information, you name it. So we are surround programming, things places, and people. So certain people has been put in this physical reality, programmed, okay, already to do the opposite what is good. Consider, do you consider yourself a good person? That's it. Good, very good. Okay? But some people have been programmed to do the opposite of good, which is bad, evil. That's okay, because at some point in our experience in this physicality of sphere of reality, conceptualizing through our vessel biological machine, realize that they don't want to participate in doing evil anymore. Sometimes when somebody, someone, a place, something, somewhere, has been programmed to do evil continuously, gets to a point when they don't even like themselves anymore. So for them, it's self-destruction, or self-annihilation, basically, or progress to do now what we perceive as good. It's just like in a movie, okay? It's just like in a movie. They are the bad guys and the good guys. The question is, what side are you on? Because at the end of the day, it's all the same coin, okay? It's the same coin, different aspect of the same coin, okay? But yes, in some ways you have to choose a standard, isn't it? So much so that when we get a coin and you flick it and there is the crown or the face, isn't it? In Português we call cara ou coroa, né? Cara ou coroa. So, at some point, people doing the same thing for millennia, their own consciousness will lose interest in doing the same thing over and over, repeatedly, for so many decades, century, millennia, okay? So, in that case, the whole aspect, what they perceive, which was power, also start to decay, to disintegrate, because nobody's going to look at them anymore like somebody who has some sort of standards or some sort of morals. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you with me? For instance, example, some of you have worked in the same company for 20 something years, 30 years, 20 years, 15, 10, you name it. Some of you, are so frustrated in your area of workforce that you dread waking up in the morning to go to do that job, the particular activity, when salary is involved. Isn't it? It's the same thing with evil people, bad people. At some point, they will wake up and they will realize it's not fun anymore. I'm not even getting pleasure out of it. It's the same thing. So, at some point, we all have to evolve, okay? That's when Charles Darwin comes in with the theory of evolution. Evolution is real, is real as real is. But of course, with Charles Darwin, he studied a different aspect of the evolution, which I'm talking about here, okay? But what I'm trying to say, what I'm saying here, don't try, what I'm saying here is that evolution in a consciousness level exists, okay? Just like when you go into the fabrica, the factory, the office, or the whatever job you have got, whatever work you do, whatever, you get frustrated at some point. You think to yourself, why am still doing this job? Why? It's not fulfilled anymore. And some of you got into that position anyways because of the money, didn't you? You want to become a such because of the salary, didn't you? And that's make things even more bad for you in a way very negative for you in your experience, because you focus on the money. Oh, but you said money is good. There is nothing wrong with money. Money is energy. Money is like energy. You have got, the energy in my house is used to benefit me, to wash my clothes, to heat up the kettle, to use the oven, But and then I can use the energy in my house to do harm to someone. It's simple. Money is good. But when you concentrate your whole life to make money, that's when it becomes a stumble block in your experience. Because the money will come. Don't get me wrong. But you're going to feel empty because you're concentrating in your aspect of your life to just take. And the ciência in this 3D physical reality experience consciousness through the biological machine is to exchange. It's exchange of dynamics, exchange of ideas, exchange of concepts. Okay? You give to me, I give to you. I give to you, you give to me. But unfortunately, some of you have been indoctrinated to just take. Take. You take from nature, you take from people, you take from places, and you think that is the way it is. No, you are supposed to give back. When you take a tree from a location, you're supposed to plant another 2-3 trees. That's the way it goes. If you can't, plant at least one. Okay? Plant at least one. If you take something from someone, give back. Give back. Don't expect to be a person who is only taking, and don't receive repercussion from the universe. The universe, Yahweh, Jesus, watches everything. Oh, yes. Watches everything. Oh, look, that one is a taker. Oh, yes, I know. It doesn't give anything. Guess what? God, Yahweh, won't like that. Okay? That's right. Sometimes you see people up, you see people down, and that's the law, one of the laws, the 7 Hermetic laws. Okay? Whatever is open has to come down. Whatever is down has to come up. It's a law of the universe. Why? Because some of you haven't learned the philosophy of balance, exchanging. Okay? You haven't learned that yet. You are programmed to be a consumer continuously. You don't care about things come from, how they were made, as long as you have it in your possession. So don't be alarmed when there is wars and the famine and the destruction of our this now happen to be era. This era must end for the new one to begin. Okay? Because this era is full of takers. And they give us what you people call empath is tired of your nonsense. Okay? Resumindo, to resume everything, don't be a taker. Also, compose the philosophy of giving. It's good, okay? It's all good. I give it to you, you give it to me, okay? That's right. That's right. Oh, listen to this. That's right. We have got this number here, don't we? Look. The pornography people associate this with pornography. I know, but this is not pornography. You know, some people are very sick in the mind. Trust me. Okay. This is the number. As you can see, 69. 69 is very powerful number, okay? Because 69 is in here. 69 is taking energy. It's draw like from here to here. But and then the 6, not the 69. The 6 takes energy. Okay, but when up front, this is down. When up front, which is the same thing as a 9 on a 6, same thing. Okay, it's magic. The 9 gives energy. They give energy. You see, it's giving energy. Giving. Sometimes people draw the 9 in a different way, don't we? So the 9 is, I draw the 9 like this. There. Giving energy. You see? Here the 6, which can be the 9, depends, is taking energy. We are not supposed to just give all the time without taking. It's exchange. We must exchange. When you are in balance with this fundamental law of the universe, the so-called matrix, or whatever you want to subscribe to, has to eliminate you at some point, So, don't be surprised that if you are a very powerful person, and then tomorrow you are down, because the universe, Yahweh, Jesus, so that you are a threat, actually, for the whole experiment, so-called human race. All right? So learn how to exchange energy. Okay, learn. Someone come to visit you, and I'm going to give you the last example. I want this video to be so short. Someone comes to your house, and maybe unexpected, but turns out to be a lovely visit. Perhaps you are not in the mood to receive that visit at that point. I don't know what's happened to you, but vamos suppose that you didn't have all your, head on, your makeup. If you are a woman or if you are a man, you had too much work to do, but I came, and at the end of the day, it was a lovely visit. You start feeling a little bit better about yourself. Don't let that person goes away with an empty hand. Okay? Don't. Give at least something to that person. I don't know what, but please. I'm talking about here with the people that likes to give presents to people without ill intent. I'm not talking about some of you that give presents to people with dark magic on it. Okay? That's another thing as well is going to be eliminated from this era, dark magic. Okay? People with ill intent putting energy in objects, in things to present people so harm them. Sorry, this era has also to be eliminated from the game. The game is going to start anew. Are you ready or you are scared? That's the question. Okay? So give a present. Hey, mate, are you going home now? Are you going? Go here. Take this. I don't know anything, To be honest, as you go shopping, buy things to live in a house. I don't know, a different pen, a different notebook, or if you like a book a lot, buy 2 books, So always be prepared, because we are not suggesting here to buy friendship or to no, because it's exchange. You felt great in that person's company so much that you remember only a few hours ago you feeling drained, miserable, but this brilliant person just click in and then you think, oh, that's lovely, So it gave you energy because you are energized completely. So it's going to be harmful for you not to present that person with something. Oh, could be as well a meal, a sandwich. Are you hungry after 2 hours, 3 hours? People usually are hungry after so long. Are you hungry? I'm going to prepare something for you quick. If they want to eat, it's up to them as well, But if it's a friend, I'm talking about friends, people. Friends, okay? I'm not talking about fake so-called colleagues or, acquaintance. Are you hungry? Oh, no, pardon me. Oh, no, I don't want to give you, I don't want to give you too much trouble. No, it's no trouble. I'm going to cook something really quick for us because you probably going to be hungry as well. So anything is exchange. Don't be afraid when rumors of war exploded in the media. You do your programming job. Okay? Let them do what they have been programmed from the matrix in the beginning of the conceptualizing interaction with the physical reality that we are living now, the 3D Earth, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So that's the message for today. Watch this video if you have got time. I would like you to press the liking or dislike, signal, and leave a comment what you want me to talk about. Would be nice to have some interaction, but it's up to you. So remember, eliminate chaotic, things, ideas, thoughts, environment from your life. Keep the house tidy, keep your environment clean, keep everything into its place. Eliminate division. We are all one in some aspect of reality, physical reality, not spiritual. Spiritual, we are different, but in the physical level, we are, because according to the scripture, our mother is one, isn't it? Apparently our mother is who? According to the scripture, Eva. So, I am a mother. I know what it's like to be a mother. When I look at my children, I don't see difference between them. I have got girl, I've got boy, boys. I don't see any difference with them. Although I don't treat them equally because the girl needs something different than the boys. But I am a mother. I know what I'm saying. So in some aspect, we are all one. in this physicality, experience consciousness through the biological machine software. Okay? However, in a spiritual level, we are not all the same. And some people know that. Okay? Anyways, so pray for those who are trying to manifest a set outcome out of us. Pray for them. Give to the universe, to Jesus, to Yahweh, present them to you. That's your job. Your job is to pray for the enemies. That's science. When you pray, when you release, okay, to the universe, to Yahweh, the creator of all, to Jesus, okay, you are giving Jesus the key to deal with these people. All right? Okay. I love you so much. Stay well. And remember, tomorrow is another day. Concentrating today. Okay? All right. I love you. Peace, love, and joy.